This is exhilarating. Get excited.
You know, CJ the Champ, every time we react to his videos, it's always stuff that I'm in the know. For instance, I finished Naruto.
Actually, I finished that too.
I know what happens in Naruto, and when I was looking at the Madara Uchiha video, I was just like, damn, I'm glad I know what happened, because if I didn't, I'd be kind of pissed off right now. So when I saw this pop up, I was just like, who the hell is this? And then I saw him in Invincible. I was like, oh, this motherfucker must be diabolical. Not only is he diabolical, he is terrifying. I mean, whew, when your own, like, okay, given how, like, the Viltrumites are, because we know the fact about the Viltrumites are, you have limited numbers because of their, like, pure breeding mentality and all that. Because of that, the weird thing is, you know, the fact that they don't want anything to do with Conquest, and Conquest is, like, as he stated, all alone. You know, he's so lonely. That says something about him, and just, like, how disturbingly effed up he is. Try not to say so many, like bad words, because YouTube's cracking down on that pretty bad because of their AI update. They've actually shown how a lot of people who are running in restricted mode, you know, because they enable, like, a thing you can see restricted mode, and it'll show which videos of yours aren't getting recommended. And a lot of it has to do with language. McNasty actually talked about this, and actually McNasty did a face reveal, and he looks exactly how I thought he would. Not that that's a bad thing. I love McNasty. But he looks basically exactly how I expected. And he's still, like, an amazing metal guitarist. I mean, his End of an Era stuff is still, like, top tier. But CJ the Champ released this video a while ago. 5 months ago. And when CJ the Champ released his video, because he just did one about Cell. We know all about Cell. We could watch that one, no problem. But I really want to watch this because someone recommended it in our Discord. And not only that, but I want to whenever Micah comes up, either on, it's probably either going to be like Friday or early on Saturday. I'm not sure which one. But whichever day he comes up, I'd like to do the Cell one and see if you'd be interested in hopping in on that one with us. If you're, that is.
It depends on if he's here on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
so on Friday, I really have to get Curse of Strahd ready for you guys.
Yeah, and also
we ain't gonna be playing on Saturday.
Yeah, that's true. Also, I sent him the video. I'll show it to you because it's actually a really cool, like, little video.
Play a game. You want to play a game?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what he thinks of the gaming table. Which, by the way, we have a gaming table, but there was an issue with our accessories, and we're having to send them back for them to fix them or give us the correct ones. Whichever it is. I mean, honestly, and if they're not able to, I have a game plan for getting them to work properly. I mean, I think I do. We'll see. But yeah. Anyway, the Trial of Conquest. This is one that I've been wanting to see for a while, and now that we are aware of everything to do with Conquest, I want to see this. So, are you ready? All right, CJ, take it away.
Yeah. Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert on the day.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers was King Von.
Something's wrong with him. That's not human, man. You're not regular, man.
When I heard that Von got, I was relieved for the community, man. Cause he was over there shitting them guys, man. I ain't gonna
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet by himself.
He was the devil, man.
One of Satan's greatest soldiers.
Relieved for the community.
Yeah.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this emergency trial. Because I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this right now. This was not planned. I had like 2 other videos I was working on for this month, but I completely forgot that the man that I have had a seat reserved on this round table for 3 years has finally made his debut. So everything, and I mean everything, is getting put on hold right now because this monstrosity is the #1 priority right now. So go ahead and get down to business.
Very understandable.
And ready to be presented. So without further ado, Exhibit S. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this special Exhibit S, Conquest, Satan's greatest soldier. So, do y'all remember back in season 2 when Anissa's trifling ass told Mark that the next time the Viltrumite sends somebody to Earth is gonna be somebody 10 times worse than her? Yeah, this old is who she meant. Conquest, the most terrifying Viltrumite in the Empire. And I really mean that, because all the other Viltrumites are scared of this nigga. And I mean, I don't blame him, because this motherfucker look like he loved to scrap. Just take a glance at him. Big buff old nigga with a prosthetic arm that looks like the Infinity Gauntlet, an egregious nasty bald spot, and some crooked ass teeth. This man don't give a damn about his appearance at all. And that is a major sign to never with a nigga like this, cause they ain't got nothing to lose. They do this for the love of the game. So when he pulled up on Mark, motherfucker instantly says,
"Ready for my arrival, worm. Stand ready for my arrival." It's like, ooh, God. And the fact it's Jeffrey Dean Morgan delivering that, given the history Jeffrey Dean Morgan's got, I mean, in The Walking Dead, Supernatural, Watchmen, God of mercy. Hearing that voice, I was like, oh no.
No, 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 no.
And it's also hilarious given the fact that Invincible is played by Steven Yeun, who played Glenn in The Walking Dead, and then Conquest played Negan, and we know what happened. Ooh, we all know what happened there. And the fact that it's basically like an animated rematch with superheroes as superhero and supervillain, I'm like, that's all you need to tell me. That's all I need to hear. Let's do it.
Stand ready for my arrival, worm. Already degrading this man on their first
interaction. Pat Bev, get out of there, Pat Bev.
Already thinks of him as fodder. So they start scrapping. And just about the shockwave of the first punch, people are already dead, flying like rag dolls. So let's just go ahead and get started on this murder count, because it's gonna be a lot. You know what, let me just go ahead and say this. If you thought the collateral damage between Sukuna and Maharaga was bad, this is 10 times worse. So Conquest headbutts Mark and pile drives him into the ground. And after he pinned bro down, he started telling Mark why he was actually here. And this is when we knew this nigga was crazy. He told Mark, right about now, Anissa's trifling skank ass would be yapping to you about, oh, we gotta do this for the Viltrum Empire, blah, blah, blah. I will tell you this right now, little nigga. I came here to whoop your ass for the love of the game. He really is.
I like how much the lip syncs up with what he's saying.
CJ's good at that. CJ is really good at that. I give CJ all the props in the world for being like an amazing lip sync artist. He is great at that. Also, not only that, but I gotta wish Drew were here, because I would literally ask Drew the question, be like, "Hey Drew, he just said the N-word. Who's gonna tell him he can't say it?"
I mean,
who's gonna tell him he can't say it?
Drew's allowed to too.
I know Drew's allowed to, and I'd ask Drew, and Drew would be like, "Oh,
you're talking about Conquest?"
Yeah, Conquest.
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about CJ. No, CJ can say that. CJ can let it fly as much as he wants, dude. I mean, he a real one. But Conquest said it. I'd look at Drew and just be like, who's gonna tell him he can't say it? And I don't think he gives a shit neither.
Drew would probably be like, shit, not me, I guess.
Drew would probably just be like, I'm gonna give him a pass.
On a technicality.
On the fact that he would turn me into.
Yeah.
his life. Man said, fuck the objective. I came here to whoop your ass, nigga. Threat can kiss my ass. So Mark punches him, and Conquest is just like, oh, fuck yeah. That's what I like to see, cowboy. So Mark starts slamming him through multiple buildings. Then he full sends him to the stratosphere and starts hitting him with that Injustice 2 Superman move. Boom! Sending him all the way to space. But at this moment right here is when we figured out that this man is a freaky ass nigga. He blew out a bubble of his blood, shaped it into a heart, and just flicked it. Excuse me? What do you mean by this? Nasty ass nigga. So Conquest rams him back into the atmosphere.
Well, okay. This is a signification that, okay, this right here is a sign that, okay, there's been talk about why he did this.
He's saying he loves this.
He loves this.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying here. He's saying, now we're in business. And I'm like McDonald's, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Oh.
It's like, I'd hate to hear other people's theories that were way off with why they think he did that.
I know. Also, look at
some people that are like, he's saying he wants to bang Mark, and I'll be like, no, he's not.
No, okay, you yaoi loving motherfuckers, lay off, okay? You yaoi fan fiction writing fuckwits, leave it alone. Okay? Not everything has to be a gay romance. Not everything has to be a straight romance. Not everything has to involve romance in the slightest.
And for real, you want to see somebody draw this guy and that kind of thing?
Get out of me head. Get out of me head. Get out of me head. God.
I mean, it might just be because I'm straight, but I'm pretty sure that guy's not very attractive.
You don't know, man. There's some silver fox chasing ass motherfuckers.
I just interpreted that as like, were he able to talk in space, he would have been like, I love it, and then hit him, you know.
Not only that,
so
but
he
also
couldn't talk, so he did that because he's completely unhinged.
I ain't understanding what Conquest is into. I don't want to know what Conquest is into, but ladies and gentlemen.
Well, he told us what he's into. He's into kicking ass and taking
names.
I know
that, but
and he forgot his notepad.
No, I know
for taking names.
Exactly. But this is my thing. It's like, if he was into anything like of the carnal nature, would you want this chainsaw mouth near any of your bodily functions at all? Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell, he'd probably bite it. He'd probably bite it off and think it was funny. That's the kind of freak we're dealing with here.
So Conquest rams back into the atmosphere. They hit him with the right hook with the Infinity Gauntlet, and he just takes a nasty drop to the ground. Hell, even the news caught that on 4K. Mark's mama watching this like, oh my God, my baby boy. I ain't gonna lie, out of anybody in this whole show, Debbie gotta have it the worst. Your son get his ass beat every.
Yeah.
Well, I think Mark has it the worst, but she has it the second worst.
Well, in terms of human characters, yes, Debbie has it the worst. In terms of like overall character, yeah, Mark's got it.
Mark takes a physical beating like every other episode, but Debbie takes an emotional beating like every other episode.
Well, she's literally watching her son get turned into hamburger meat. I mean, come on, man.
Thursday, your husband called you a damn pet, and then he fucked a cockroach, and now you gotta take care of a purple nigga. Man, prayers up for Debbie, man. So while Mark was just knocked out, surviving like on 1 HP, trying to get his wits together while coughing up blood, he notices the ground starts to shake, and he knew in his head, oh, fuck me. It's clobbering time!
God, I love that. It's clobbering time!
His head, oh, fuck me. It's clobbering time! Hey! This man just altered the city. The amount of people that probably just died there is insane. If this is supposed to be downtown Chicago, which has a population of 244,000, and let's just lowball it, because a lot of people evacuated the city after the Invincible War. So let's say he just dropped off 1/8 of niggas. This man just killed about 30,000 motherfuckers with his ult. Oh man. This nigga needs to be stopped. Also, this is a clear act of terrorism, just to add that on there. Then he sends them flying.
100%.
Smart with the Injustice 2 super move. And this man just gets flung all the way to another city. Nigga threw his ass to another area code. So after getting flung across the country, Mark
Tyler, what the fuck?
Sees Conquest coming at him at full speed, looking like prime Ray Lewis. But needs to stop because he's just giving up at this point, and he's just like, please, I beg you, shut your ass up, nigga. Motherfucker, I'm having the time of my life right now, and you are over here complaining like a punk pussy bitch. And man, just look at the collateral, bro. This man is missing his leg. He just made him an amputee. Oh Lord! To walk.
Yeah. Also, the fact that he used Doug's meme
man,
there.
just look at the collateral, bro. This man.
The fact he uses Doug in here that's one of the best.
He's
things.
missing his leg. He just made him an amputee. Oh Lord! So while Conquest kept on yapping about how he was basically gonna kill everybody on the planet, Oliver comes in and sure that senior citizen across the block. But man, oh man, this part is terrible. Oliver flies into Conquest just to get
oh, dude, watching this unfold in real time, watching this episode was brutal.
Brutal.
Yeah, that was brutal.
And horrifying. It was
It definitely cements how evil the guy is, that he was willing to basically take a kid and do a cheese pool with him, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he literally tried to stretch Armstrong, that little motherfucker. Also, I love the fact that he uses the reaction comp from the UFC, Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier, just bitch slapped a little man.
Basketball. Oh my God! He slapped the soul out of this purple nigga. Look at that impact frame. Dear God! Just for that, bro. This man with child abuse, because that was disgusting. So he grabs Oliver midair, and he's like, "Hey, little purple squirt, what's your name? I'd like to know the name of my victims before I dismember them." But Mark comes in and saves Oliver's life. And he starts begging to his little brother. He's like, Oliver, get your little ass out of here now. But Conquest did not care that Oliver was a child, because he just thought of him like another toy to play with. So he tackles Mark and just starts slamming him through everything. This man pulled out the whole Broly moveset, dragging him through the ground and shit, and just throwing him like a pussy. And at this point, this wasn't even a fight anymore. This just became pure, unadulterated torture. Look at him just dragging him through shit. Busting through every building possible. And Lord have mercy, the innocent civilians affected by collateral continues to rise. As he slams Mark into the ground, you just hear them falling in the back. Splat! Poor man just went.
What a dick. You didn't need to do that, CJ.
Face first into
Herman,
concrete.
no.
All because he was simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. Damn shame. Then look at this other dude, man. Come on, bruh. So then Conquest uses Mark as a human skateboard and drags him all the way into this bus.
I would have said street surfer, but still, that works.
And then after this, he proceeded to go on another yap session. Bro was like, you know, kid, seeing your face all bloody like this brings back some good memories. You see, this ain't the first time I whooped your ass, boy.
I can extrapolate, obviously, that he was saying, seeing your bloody face reminded me of something. See, this ain't the first time I've whooped your ass. Actually, I come to find out I was actually that motherfucker in The Walking Dead, and you were the little Asian boy whose head I caved in.
Yes, you are the one whose brains I turned into bolognese. But yeah, not only that, but I made you bitch watch.
Enema. So Oliver comes in to save Mark, and man, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This part right here is why Conquest needs to be put on a watch list. He tells Oliver, "Oh, welcome back, little purple squirt. I'm gonna split you in half and eat your heart out." So he slaps Mark and gives Oliver a nasty right hook. And my lord, when Oliver got up, he started puking blood and his teeth was falling out. All them damn teeth. That boy about to get a payday from the tooth fairy. Then he palms his head, lifts him over him, and starts stretching his body. And he's yapping to him like, do you feel your body starting to rip, purple squirt? I bet it feels amazing. I wonder what blood type you are. Personally, O type tastes the best. Mark
Not that, but the Oliver's tears hitting Conquest's face. Just damn.
finally saves Oliver from this freaky ass nigga. But dear Lord, y'all already know what we about to do. Hit that nigga with attempted murder with child abuse on the side. Like, yo, he almost ripped this kid in half. But man, oh man, it's time for this man's nastiest act. The beach. Oh, the beach. So we already know that Mark is pretty familiar with being a human meat shield. But this time, I ain't even gonna sugarcoat it. In my opinion, this is way worse than the train. So Conquest starts dragging Mark to a beach. And before tragedy strikes, you just see this girl, and she could only react for a split second. Conquest runs through the beach, killing everybody on impact, flying straight through the city, and ramming people with Mark's body in a straight line. The nigga was moving so fast, he was just breaking people's bodies. And oh my God, that poor kid. Mama was probably just walking him to school, and now he ain't got an arm, and mama is rolled.
Yeah, he's armless and mamaless.
To kill, and we just continue to drag him through the city.
It's literally exactly what happened at the beginning of The Boys, except for to his mom and his arm, you know?
Lord, mass murder, terrorism, hit him with every charge in the book, dog. Like, why? This was so unnecessary. You didn't have to do this. And who knows how many bodies that is? I'm not doing the math for this one. Uncountable. So after this man just committed a literal terror attack, Eve ends up showing up to help her Pookie Bear. And you could just see the look on Mark's face, man. Oh, shorty, out of all the times, why now? And then here go this nigga Conquest looking at her like, well, salutations, fine shit. Oh, you look delicious. When Mark came in and tackled him, he was like, get your freaky ass away from her, nigga. But Conquest headbutts Mark and shatters this man's leg. Boom popping out and everything. Your season is over. So the only person standing in this man's way now was Eve. And I ain't gonna lie, Eve locked the fuck in. She honestly gave this man a better fight than Mark. She made her whole little Iron Man suit right and started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air.
Go back real quick. That guy. Who was that from?
I don't know.
And I ain't gonna lie, Eve locked the
yeah, because that's the dude. That was one of the dudes that was like accused of murder, and he could tell something was going on with the main character because he was a serial killer, or he was a killer, and he knew that something was off about you know the main character. I remember that.
It's
yeah,
like they were something like was going on, and he was like basically like he had an idea of like who was parasites and who wasn't or something.
Yeah, it's like a signal he could pick up or something. Sort of like that girl that was infatuated with him and wound up getting her stupid ass killed because sheesh.
Fuck in! She honestly gave this man a better fight.
Following instructions.
Yeah.
Refused to follow instructions.
Yeah. And once again.
Then Mark! She made her whole little Iron Man suit right and started abusing that broken ass power of hers. Out here changing the density of the air. Making a big ass hammer, slamming that nigga. Kapow! Let me give you one more. She was comboing this nigga. Mark looking like, damn. Maybe I am sorry as hell. Look at her. Put a fishbowl on this nigga's head, then hit him with a slam some spike balls into his ass. Then she just started spamming, throwing axes at the nigga, spears at the nigga, crushing him with her wall. She was mashing every button on the controller. But unfortunately for Eve, when she threw her last spear, Conquest finally blocked. And Eve was negative as hell. He sideswipes her. Then he sideswipes her again. Then he grabs her, rips the helmet off of her, rips the armor off. And man, he shurikens the flesh off the bitch. Then he drove his hand through her guts. And Eve was done, cooked. Half her face is broke, and her intestines are literally falling out. Dog, this was just brutal. And to add salt to the wound, this freaky ass nigga licked her blood and said, ooh, delicious. That's gotta be O-type. So Mark, with the coochie rage boost, went up to Conquest and actually shattered his gauntlet while shattering his hand as well. So Mark finally decided to lock in after the husband was on life support. And look at this, bro. Conquest started bear hugging this man just for Mark to bite the flesh off of this man. Bro was turning feral. But the end of this was just crazy. Conquest hits Mark with a combo and plants him on the ground. And he gets up in his ear and says, I am so lonely. All the other Viltrumites are scared of me. They think that I'm a freaky ass nigga.
That's because you are.
They didn't even give me a name. I only have a purpose. Conquest. I'm suffering from my own success, nigga. So after Conquest shared his deepest insecurities to Mark, he starts choking the life out of him and is about to end early, but resurrected Eve with the power of, shit, I don't know. It's that nigga with a love beam, and she fried this old nigga till his ass was butt booty naked. And from this point, it was over. Mark started playing God of War and started spamming circle. Bro started headbutting this man to death until he was unresponsive, finally putting an end to this senior citizen's reign of terror. Or so we thought. Because after the fight...
Because Cecil can't help himself. God, Cecil, what the...
This dumbass buffoon, Cecil, decided to keep him alive. And man, buddy, how do you think this is gonna go when he wakes up? You know what? I don't even need an explanation. You know exactly what the f is gonna happen. The Conquest trial. And ladies and gentlemen, this is our final spreadsheet. This man did all of this in one special exhibit. Easiest roundtable win of all time. No questions need to be asked. So, well, that's it. So, hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I should see y'all next weekend if everything goes well. But until then...
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, having to relive that in certain cases is pretty rough. Especially the Oliver one, dude. I mean, you don't want to see a kid getting Stretch Armstrong like that. Not only that, but Eve getting... I know he had to censor it. I know he had, like, that's a given. He had to censor that shit. But, ooh.
It would be really funny to just take Conquest, like, you know, with him, though, and just, like, Photoshop a giant cheese stick into his hand. With the cheese pool in between.
I didn't think about that. That actually... Oh, that's cursed. Oh, that is
That's
cursed.
the kind of meme that's like kind of like one of the like Big Brother Edward memes that a lot of people will probably be like, no, why would you do that? You know, like it's like because it's funny.
Oh, that's messed up. Just mozzarella.
Exactly.
Oh, that's so messed up, but I love it. I want to see that. I'll see if I can't make that. Oh man. Okay. Anyway, everyone, this was CJ the Champ with the Trial of Conquest. Yeah, merited. He's on the round table. He's at the round table of evil ass motherfuckers. So hopefully,
I would say he's probably close to, if not one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse for evil guys. Like,
well, he's literally named Conquest, and that's one of the four horsemen. Yeah. Oof. God. But either way, the Trial of Conquest.
Man, I'm trying to think of like the most evil characters I can think of all time, and like I know there's a couple for sure, but like
I have one, Johann, in terms of just like pure methodical evil. Johann Liebert from Monster is, for me, one of the most evil sons of bitches ever.
I think Dio Brando's pretty up there.
Oh, Dio, dude. I mean, not only do you like make it your life's mission to ruin an entire family's legacy, but you literally rewrite the world or rewrite history with your ability. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Oh, it's next level evil. I think he actually has a thing on BO, so we might have to check that out eventually.
I mean, like he starts out being evil as a kid. You
Oh,
know?
he's diabolical as a kid. But by the time we're into like into like Stardust, he's like god tier evil dude.
He's so evil, like he's taking out his frustrations on people that aren't around anymore, on their ancestors. Kind of evil.
Yeah. Some next level evil shit.
But yeah, Conquest is pretty high up there. Obviously, what's his face that I just talked about? You know, Big Brother Edward.
Oh, Shao Tucker.
Yeah, Shao Tucker.
Yeah. For me, Johann Liebert's probably one of my number ones.
I think that I would probably put Regulus pretty high up, actually.
Regulus?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Regulus is pretty fucking evil, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like all of the archbishops are kind of evil, but like some of them are more unhinged than others. But Regulus is just cold and sociopathic, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Not to mention, like, incredibly abusive to all of his wives and such.
Ooh, yeah. No, and he literally subsists off of them by attaching his heart to them, so that if they die, so that he can kill them at literally any time. It's like, what the frick, dude? Ugh. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, Conquest is one of the few villains I can think of besides Shao Tucker that's done messed up stuff to kids, though. So.
And
it definitely gives you a higher score.
Delights in it. Well, that's the thing. Yeah. Conquest delights in it, and Shao Tucker delighted in it because it guaranteed him he would remain a state alchemist. There was an objective to what why Shao Tucker did it. Doesn't make it any less evil, but Conquest did it because he just really wanted to see that kid get split in half. Man. All right. Either way, everybody, I think that's going to do it for this one. So if y'all enjoyed, check out more from CJ the Champ. Also, if you want to see more from us, you know, we got some playlists that are sitting right here in front of us. And if you want to see, if you want to subscribe and leave a like and all that, it's the only way these videos are ever going to be put out there, because YouTube with their restricted mode stuff, what do you expect, man? This is literally how YouTube's doing it with this new AI update, and it's messing up everything. But until next time, everyone, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.